founder at Vunkuwa International Academy. And I am starting this YouTube live channel, especially for women who are in business and women who wants to improve their businesses, women who have started their businesses because of passion, but along the way they realize that passion, it's not only really what drives the business. Those who have spent lots of money when they began and not knowing that business is a journey, and it takes really, really clear planning, and it takes clear structure. And if you do not understand the structure of the business, we get carried away by emotions. So on a daily basis, I'm going to be giving tips on where to, to get your businesses without spending lots of money, especially around marketing, especially really around marketing and promotion. There's lots of things there where people who do not know, who are just beginning their businesses, they think that running a business, you have to spend lots and lots and lots and lots of money. Previously, that was so. When I started 1998, I wish life was easy as it is today. I think my business could have been really, really far, because everything today, it's within reach of your fingers. For example, most of us, we know for the fact that running a clear business, you have to have a professional outlook when it comes to your branding. Your branding, it's kind of your identity. It is something that speaks for you while you're sleeping in your house. It's something that people enters and check through your house. It's really like your house, your own house that you own, but the doors are open for people to come in and out whenever they want. So having a clear branding, it is actually the weapon to your success, such as having a logo that it's easier, that and you gotta continue whatever you market out there. You gotta continue with presenting your logo so that people they can identify with you by seeing you always constant. How do I say it? Always repeating that logo so that people get used to it. And another thing is, it is important to have a certain look in your marketing, such as colors. Colors are so important. It's incredible how colors are so important. And I find that when people market themselves, they change from black to blue to purple to yellow to red. And at the end of the day, it's really not easy to identify them. So with Vunkuwa Association, we guide you step by step on how to really narrow yourself into the online media to be recognized with simple keynotes that you repeat over and over and over and over again, such as, what are your colors? Do you know how important colors are into your business? Number two, how much are you out there and speaking about your business? Because remember, you have just started. And starting a business, it does not mean because of you have started it. And I know this because I've been there before. I've done that. You start a business and you think, they're going to find me. I've got this perfect idea and I'm new in the market and I've got all these incredible ideas and they're going to find me. But hey, hold on a second. Clients, those clients that you are looking for, they're already having somebody who's serving them exactly the product that you want to offer. But what makes it different for them to choose you, it's your uniqueness, so yeah, it's quite interesting really, because of people don't realize that we human beings, we searchers, we like to search. When we wake up in the morning, we are already driven by, we prepare ourselves, we eat our breakfast, and then we make ourselves beautiful, and we go out there and search. But as we search, for example, how many spas are just around one little city? You'll find that in one city, one small corner city has about 40 spas. And those 40 spas, everybody relies around them. So you're sharing this clientele, you're sharing the people who are searching. So the only thing that will make those people to be able to select easily, it's really the uniqueness of the story of that spa. For example, I think that most of time we choose according to similarity. When we see the business and we feel that the business has something that resonates with us, we can find our story in that business. Even if we had a business that we have been visiting for 40 years, the moment there's a certain business that resonates to you better than the one that you have been following, or the one that you have been supporting for 40 years, it takes you a second to change and to go to support that new business because of it shares values, it shares stories. So the story of your business, it's very important. The uniqueness of your business, it's very important. So this is where we guide you and we check what has made you start your business. What was the passion behind you saying, you know what, I'm going to go for it and I'm going to start a business. And as I said, remember, we always start with a drive. We are driven, and then suddenly we decide and we say, yes, I am going for it. Now, the moment you make a decision of saying, yeah, I am going for it, you then realize that, hold on a second. I've started a business and nobody's coming in. And then some of us, we spend lots of money. We make our businesses look beautiful. We spend thousands and thousands of money, and we go to the marketplace where the promotion companies, where they charge us so much money without even identifying what is our story really. What is the passion behind your business? Because I really believe that businesses don't just start because of you want to make money. And this, I definitely know that there's always something that pushes us to become how do you say it, entrepreneurs, and to become how do you say it, independent. Independency begins with you realizing that, you know, I have been under people, I have been working for so long for somebody, and now it's time for me to go out there into the oceans and find my own way to navigate to my strength. So there's always a reason, and that reason there, exactly that reason, that's your goal mind. Because that reason that you are really taking out there, somebody has the same feeling but hasn't yet made it in their mind that I'm gonna go start. So they support you because of you share the same feeling of why you started your business. So your story of your business, it's really vital, and make sure that it is a story that stands on its own. Make sure, because of when your story stands on its own, they call it, what is your niche? What is your niche character in the market? So niche means that uniqueness. So that's number two. So number one, I said, was the logo and the colors, the branding. And number two, it's the colors of your business. Number three, I love this. Number three, it is how to promote your business. As I said, most of sisters, they put blue, they put purple, they put red, they put all these colors. And when you see them through the media, because of today, you have to understand the platforms of us speaking are so open and so vast. So it is easier for you to be seen, and it's easier for you to be selected, because as I said, there are those who have decided to be independent, and there are those who are searching. And those who are searching, they are looking for people like you. So once you have made a decision to be independent, you're playing a very important role into society. You're playing a very important role into the community. You're providing community with a service. So meaning that you're offering what the community needs. You're offering a need. So offering that need, you gotta be very aware. So meaning that move away from emotions and really be aware. Focus and ask for help. Lots of people think that they can do it themselves. That is still emotions. It is very important to ask for help, because when you ask for help, for those who have been in a business for a long time, they can really show you the shortcuts, how to get there easier. So we're going back again to that marketing thing and promotion. So today, in this world where we're living in, it is so easy because things aren't so expensive as before. I remember when I started, my God, I think I have done about 4 websites, and 4 of them, the first one was 3,005 euro, and I was not happy with it. But I thought, you know what? This is what they give me, and this is what I should settle for because of, they know better. And it didn't really work so well for me because of what happened. Whenever I wanted to renew things in my website, I had to rely on these people. So my website remained locked because of they made a decision when they were available. Then I was available to sell my services. And when they were not available, my website would die. For 6 months to 8 months, these people were not there to be found. And when you ask them, hey, can you? So every little thing that you needed to do on your website, you needed to pay. And this, you got to understand, as I said, your website as well, it's very important to always put new things in it, because it shows your audience, those who are visiting your website, it shows that you are alive, you're a business that operates on a daily. Because some people, they leave their website for 6 months to 4 months. I really, really believe that on a weekly basis, you have to go and refresh, especially your homepage. Always do something in your homepage to show people that we are here. There's new things that are happening. It might be services, it might be website. So now what I find easier on the website, there are so many channels online, especially with Google, things like Wix, and I can mention a few. But so far, I'm using new Wix, which I I adore Wix. So at this present moment, I've got 2 websites. I've got my official website, which is done by my web designer. And yes, things change, but not so often. But I try my best that I stay on them to make sure that things are working well and things are always being revamped on my website. But because I don't have so much control on that, and I do not want to push people. So what I did then, I created a second website. So the first website is Vunkuwa.com, which is VUNKUWA.com. So www.VUNKUWA.com. So that's my official website. I like it. It's technical and it's beautiful. And as you can see, when you go to it, the first thing that you see, it is a picture of me, saying, I'm branding, because I am the brand. And when I started, I had very earthy colors. I had browns, blacks, and oranges, and etc. But because of as I'm getting older, I thought, Carol, play a little bit with your colors, change some colors. And you know what? Because I did this about 3 years ago, and the other colors that I had in the past, they were there since from 1999 until about 3 years ago. But at this present moment, most of my clients, they're now aware of my colors, because how did I promote them? I went to my Facebook page, I went to my Twitter, I went to my LinkedIn, I send newsletters, especially e-newsletter. E-newsletter are powerful for you to make your clients aware of the changes. And today, my colors are very clear. So if you go to Vunkuwa, which is once again, VUNKUWA.co.uk, that's the website that I have control over. That's the website that I can do anything I want. I can put specials within a second if I want them. I've got their e-commerce, which is e-commerce. Once again, it's something that I think lots of women should look at. E-commerce, they say, when I started asking about e-commerce, having a website with e-commerce, lots of people say to me, oh, Carol, e-commerce, it's very expensive. I'm telling you, they were telling me numbers such as about 15,000 to 10,000. And I thought to myself, wow, that's a lot of money. 15,000 to 10,000 to 15,000. I don't have that. So it took me some time for me not to have my e-commerce. But having Wix, in my fingertips helped me a lot to understand. It took me some time to understand, but today I master Wix like crazy. You can make specials, you can send e-newsletters, you can create your blogs, you can have, I mean, this is like heaven, hidden heaven for small businesses out there. So these are the tips that I will give you if you really follow me on this journey of ours. And then another thing, creating things like posters, your brochures, your your promotion materials. This as well is a headache. Because of why is it a headache? When you go out there to those designers, they are quickly to throw what is their ideas. They are quickly to tell you that we know better, and at the end of the day you always end up with what they want you to have. You never end up with what you want, and it is always so costly. And I want to erase that, and I want women to really be aware that it takes research, and it takes asking for help, and it takes finding the right people who have been in business for a longer period to give you their ideas, because they have experienced the headaches, they have experienced the stress, they have experienced the frustrations, they have lost the money, they have went through emotions of running their businesses via emotions until they realize one day that, hey, hold on a second, emotions aren't helping. Yes, I've got a passion. Yes, I need clients, but I gotta be realistic. For me, being realistic is that I gotta be aware of what I don't know and what I need to know. So there's something called Canva. I don't know if you have heard about it, you guys. It's fantastic. Canva, I use it a lot for designing anything I want, anything. It's incredible. And yeah, so I can also show you how to do this. So this is a journey that's gonna take place every day from now on. So you can sometimes even join me on my Skype, where I can be able to showcase to you step by step on all the things that are needed for you to be able to run your business. So what did I say? Today we tackled how important it is to have a clear branding so that you can be able to position yourself. And what is that? Have a logo. Please have a logo, because of a logo, it's an easy way for people to find you. So it's kind of like your signature. And number two, have clear colors around that logo, and not only the colors on the logo, because of what I always hear is that people always tell me that I've got the colors of on my logo and those colors are mine. But when you go to their logo, you never really get to really understand which one is the main color, which one is the secondary color, and which one it's the one that it's kind of, because of when you have these colors, your colors as well, they blend in with playing. So you have the high notes, you have the low notes, you have the medium notes. So you have to really be able to understand that in these colors, you have to go with a sense of the high, medium to the lows, so that when you blend them together into designing your promotions, the colors are really very enhanced. And yeah, so the colors are very important. And then number three, it is how important it is to have your story. As I said earlier, every business, everyone begins because of something drove them into wanting to be independent. As I said earlier, being independent, there's someone who's really looking for that story so that they can really come and create a friendship with you. And what I always find is that most of these clients, most of your clientele, including myself, if I go for a business, for example, and I choose to go, like for example, at this present moment, I normally go for massage. There's this Chinese lady who normally looks after me. I've been going to her now for over 3 years. Why do I like her? The first thing I come into her door, if I've been working too much, she'll look at me and say, Carol, you have been working too much. You really need to relax. Hold on. I'm suggesting that and that and that. And my God, she pampers me. She looks after me. At the end of the day, when I pay, and sometimes I never even ask for money because I know she's going to look after me. And sometimes I end up paying £90 and sometimes, but I think, as I said, What makes me go there, it is her story and the passion that she gives me. And so whenever I think of someone to look after my body, I always bring her on top. And also the atmosphere of the place. So you see, so it's really important to have a clear story so that you can be able to have your clients becoming your friend because of what you're offering them. So your story, it's important. And then number 4, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it's number 4, I lost track. Number 4, it is your promotion, your website. Your website, as I said, it is your home away from home. But this home has no lock. Anyone can come in and anyone can come out. So what your website represent while you're sleeping, it can either make you or break you. So it is important to put your finger on it. Be on top of your website at all times. If you do not have time, at least make at least once a month. But we will talk about timing because I do not understand. If you run a business and you say you do not have time for your business, you really have to find out how are you scheduling your day. Are you mastering your time? Because when you're the master of your time, it is easier for you to be able to tick and done. Put the list down when you wake up and make sure that things are done. So your website is one of those things that you put in your... Yeah. Hi, I'm back again. Yeah, so we're going to talk about time, the importance of time. So once again, your website refreshment once a week. I recommend once a week, if not at least 3 times a week. So once a week or 3 times a week if you have time, or once a month, but do not leave it for 2 months to 3 months without putting anything. When I go into a woman who tells me that she has a business and she sings a song from here to Tokyo, how good she is, how people are not supporting her, how, you have those sisters who are really complaining out there. And I look at their website and I look at their Facebook page and I realize that we're still running emotional business. So if you want to tell people that you're serious out there about your business, go out there and showcase, and your website is one of those things. Number 1 priority. And then we go to the last one. Is it the last one? Yeah, we go to your marketing materials such as brochures and Skype. It's one of the not Skype, Canva. It's one of the most amazing thing to use for you to be able to create anything you want. From the big posters that can cost you thousands, you do them, and then after you have designed them, you send them to Vistaprint. Vistaprint are the most cheapest people in the market, even though sometimes they're a little bit, they make mistakes, not all the time, but when they make mistakes, quickly the mistakes are fixed and you are always refunded your money. But if you work with Vistaprint, make sure that everything that you require, it is always on time. Never go to do things under a Vistaprint when you are on deadline, because if they make mistakes, it can mess up your business truly. So always be on time if you want to use them. So you design them yourself, everything, and once you have designed everything, you immediately ship it to the printer, and the printer send it back to you, and then we're good to go for business. So you see, that's how simple it is. And then another thing is, hey, I have found this way. It's amazing. I'm still doing a research on it, but I have just done my, what do you call that? My app. I have Vunkuwa app, and it was such a simple thing to do, and that app can, so you see, I've got lots of information, you sisters. So join me on Skype. I'll be starting very soon. So I'll give you the dates and the hours when this begins. I just wanted to introduce myself today, and I hope that the information that I have given today was important for you, and you have found things that can help you. Until we see each other tomorrow, the same time. Hey, keep the light shining and keep those beautiful, creative thoughts coming. And we will see each other soon. And thank you so much. Carol Matebule here. One love. Okay. How do I get out?